Good morning. It is Thursday and it is day 12 of Vlogtober, which means tomorrow is Friday the 13th, but I think I'm getting all of Friday the 13th's bad luck today in advance. I hope it's not like a double lot and I get more tomorrow. I've basically, well, something happened this morning which I will show you when I get home. Nothing major, but you'll see later. And then I have got stuck between every single too big articulated lorry on a London narrow lane. I've got stuck behind. I have got stuck behind everybody that decided to come out in South London this morning and do between 15 and 20 miles an hour. I have been behind vans doing 3-point turns. I have been behind lorries and delivery things trying to get in and out of driveways. It is pouring with rain. I forgot my umbrella and I didn't even bring a coat. So, not the best of starts. However, the one saving grace of this morning so far is the fact that it is the most autumnal day that we have had for the entirety of Vlogtober so far. The leaves are turning, there's lovely golden colours, it's raining. Obviously, I'm still only wearing a t-shirt, it is in no way cold. And it just smells damp and earthy and lovely. So, and I can see the gardeners of the grounds where I work are out doing things, so it's going to smell amazing when I when I leave the car and going into work. I'm not leaving, I'm arriving. So I'm going to go and get started with my day, and I'll probably be a bit soggy. It's not a long walk from the car park to the museum, but yeah, I'm probably going to get a little bit soggy. We're going to have some frizzy hair going on. Soggy field. There are dog walkers ahead. It's quite long. I'm only in a t-shirt. A little bit colder than I thought. I think it stopped raining. I hope it doesn't stop because I've got no umbrella with me. Apologies if the sound's bad, by the way. I'm filming on my iPhone. It's lunchtime and I'm out for a walk. I do this walk nearly every lunchtime. I love it. Through the woods, which are smelling divine. A few mushrooms, but not in abundance just yet. There'd normally be more at this time of year. I'm sure they will come in the upcoming weeks. Right, I'm going to turn this off before the dog walkers wonder what I'm doing. You see these very beautiful coloured, rust-coloured leaves. These are not autumn colours, well they are, but these are not leaves that have gone this colour in autumn. They went this colour in the heat wave of last summer when we hit over 40 degrees. I don't know if they'll recover or if they've died, but they've been this colour all year, ever since last summer. There's a few over there as well. It's when it triggered a false autumn. Got to navigate some puddles and some mud now. In white trainers. Oh, 2 magpies. I thought it was one to add to my misfortune. There's one there and there's one just further in. That's good, 2 for joy. Straighten my hair. It was straight when I left this morning. I went for a sort of drizzly walk at lunchtime. Oh. Yeah. So people have been asking Lilia, what are you playing?
Playing like a little resort game and you have a hotel. It's very nice.
Come here.
Come here.
People have been asking about what part you got.
What did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, I got the chairman.
The chairman is the part that
Dick Van Dyke played.
Dick Van Dyke played.
In the bank.
That was
the chairman of the bank.
The old guy, the comedy clowny character that he famously paid Walt Disney to play.
Yes, you keep saying.
Yeah, but you're not pleased.
Well, I feel better about it than I did like when I found out.
Yeah, because you were in line for Mary Poppins, weren't you? And I think it was a bit of a disappointment.
Still a little angry.
Yeah. But you know, it's the I'm sure Dame Judi Dench never got all the roles she wanted.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what happens to all actors. And Lilia is a brilliant comedy actress, you are.
Yeah.
But we're very much looking forward to going to see her. So thank you all for your manifesting. Do you have any lines you can quote from your character?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta get into character.
Oh, you're getting into character? Oh, she's method, everybody.
Thanks!
That was excellent.
I know.
All I know from the film is what do you get if you feed the birds?
Fat birds.
Fat birds.
I don't think that's in the...
No. He says it in the film though. Right, thank you Lilia. You may now go back to watching Big Bang.
When are we having dinner?
Well, we're having omelette and I was going to make it after football. However, I do have something for you that may be of interest.
What?
I went to Lidl's on my way home and I might have got you a little baguette thingy. You can have some of that. I've set myself up at a really silly angle, but I've done it now, so I'm just going to go with it. It is 7:15 and I've just got home. I left work at 4:30. I went to Lidl's because Dan asked me to pick up some milk and I got a few other bits that we needed as well. And then I went to Parcels to pick up a parcel, which is a Strictly Soccer price, which I shall hopefully show you in a minute. And I got stuck behind, in keeping with the kind of day that it started out as, I got stuck behind someone in Parcels. She was the only other person there. It's such a quiet office. And she was posting something and everything he asked her to do, she questioned. So he said, this is the price. And she said, well, it's not normally £10, it's normally £9. And he said, well, the prices have gone up and it's to do with the weight and blah, blah, blah. Then she had to sign something. Why did she have to sign it? Because she had to accept the terms of carriage. Why does she have to accept the terms of carriage? Oh, and it just went on and on and on. It was slightly infuriating. So in the end, I waited for about 15 minutes to pick up my parcel. And then I got home just in time to pick Phoebe up and we went straight back out again to pick up her friend and I drove them up the road to football, which is further away than it usually is because it's dark and they need to go to the pitches that have got floodlights now. So I've just got back and now I'm going to unpack the shopping I got earlier and make dinner. But first I need to show you the thing that happened first thing this morning. And I'm looking at it and it's just, oh, right, okay, I'm going to show you. So, sorry? This is something to do with the Big Bang Theory, which is apparently exciting. This is my Cardinal beer glass. I have had this since I was 17 years old. When I was 17, I had an unsuitable boyfriend. I know you wouldn't, you would have thought I'd lived a life of purity, but yes, I did have an unsuitable boyfriend. If my mum's watching, she will be wryly smiling, I'm sure. He was a fair few years older than me. And for New Year, he had friends in Geneva and we got the train from London to Geneva. We spent New Year in Geneva. It was very cold and very beautiful. And on New Year's Eve, we went to a bar and we had beers and they were in these glasses and one of them came home with me. It's stolen goods. But I think it would have met its end a lot sooner. But instead it met its end this morning when Dan was washing up and he dropped it in the sink. And it wasn't even 7 o'clock in the morning when that happened. And I couldn't really process it because I know it's glass and I know these things we should use and enjoy. But it's been with me a long time and it's got memories associated with it. And I think it's hard sometimes to say goodbye to an object. I mean, it must mean that it's time to say goodbye to that memory, maybe. You know, that's an old memory I don't need anymore. So this is part of that, and it's just time to say goodbye to it, and that's fine. But it does make me feel a little bit reflective when things like that break and they're no longer part of your life. I normally have my water in it overnight, so it's usually the last thing I use before I go to sleep and the first thing I use in the morning. Actually, at the moment, the first thing I use in the morning is my eye drops for my dry eyes. But did you see that this had broken? I know, Dad broke it this morning. So the girls have always known it their whole lives. I was your age when I stole this from that bar in Geneva.
Oh, of course you stole it.
I have a bit of a reputation for stealing glasses. I get it from my dad. It's very effective. Lilia's got part of her Halloween costume has arrived from Amazon. Come closer, child. Let me fit down. There we go. Just a little subtle something for the evening. Just something to lounge in.
It feels like a dog collar.
It looks like a dog collar. You look like it should be called Spike.
And then it's got like the thing at the back.
Oh, it's got a buckle. Do you want to explain what you're going as?
I'm going as Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Yes, this is the first part of her costume for Harley Quinn.
I didn't have enough money to get the pudding joker, even though I didn't buy it, Dad did. But
you should have got the pudding one then. If he was paying.
Yeah, actually. Oh, I like this one.
I like that one. I can't remember what I was saying, but that's my glass. That's my memory. Yeah. I got some things. Shall we open them, even at this weird and strange angle? Have I been in focus or out of focus all this time? My camera does keep coming out of focus for some reason. I might have to play with the settings. I mean, the light is bad, so that won't help. So this is an Amazon order. I won't show you everything because the other thing is for Dan. And it's very boring. But I'm hoping this is my not so boring thing that I ordered. Yes. So this is my second attempt at a tow float for wild swimming. The first one I got was sold as a dry bag with a pocket, but didn't have a pocket. This one I've checked and double checked. And it definitely has a pocket. Oh God, it looks big. Let's test it. Let's pretend that this teaspoon is my car keys. Okay, so then what we do is we put it in there, roll the top down until it reaches the foldable area. What's the foldable area? What's the foldable area? I guess it's the floppy bit at the top. Okay, clip the two ends together at the top, using the mouthpiece on each side to inflate. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. That's good. The spoon is contained. Oh, I see. Oh, I don't see really, but it's in there and it's inflated. And then what you do is, because you're probably all watching this going, we know what a tow float is. But I'm showing myself really. So right, here's the, how do we do this then? What? Attach the straps to the waistband through the outer handle on the bag. I mean, it wasn't expensive, but it was like £15. So I would have expected it to actually come with some useful instructions. I don't think £15 is a small amount of money. Right, that's over there now. This is what I picked up at Parcels. It came from France. And it's a prize for the Strictly Soccer one. Okay. Okay, so this is from Alexandra at Mouse in Paris. Mouse in Paris. She put her card in anywhere. She's wrapped it in a really lovely way, but I am going to unwrap it to show you. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, so it's Mouse in Paris, handmade with love in France. And this is her card. I love sharing other small businesses, small makers. This is for my other channel, but I'm going to give her a shout out. Look at the little mushroom. And this is the bag. Oh, it's, oh, what was that? Oh, it's a little, oh, it was a little peg thing, but it has got broken in the post. Oh, there's a little pumpkin on here as well. So it's a little autumnal bag. Beautiful autumnal fabric. And look, it's got this little tab here for keeping your stitch markers, and she's put a little pumpkin. That's so cute. Oh, and it's got the most adorable polka dot. Oh, it's beautifully made. Look at that, pockets inside. I'm conscious that I'm opening this in the kitchen and I don't want to get it in any way contaminated. So I'm going to very quickly move it away. But she's popped in the smaller one. She said the smaller one's for you. I am a spoiled brat, I really am. Oh no, oh, it's like a little envelope. Camping fun time. And it's got all little instruments and camping things on it. And look, look at that fabric. I've never seen anything like that. Look at the little fox playing the ukulele. But look, it's like a little envelope. It's got a little press stud. This little autumnal. Oh, they're yellow. Oh, Alexandra, that's my favourite colour. That's so thoughtful. Look at these. Little pumpkin, little leaf, and another little pumpkin. Oh, whoops, unclipped it. Oh, look. Beautiful polka dot. Oh, that is just adorable. How gorgeous. So that is Mouse in Paris. I'll link her underneath so you can go and have a look. And I will be talking more about this on my next podcast, episode 106, which will come at the beginning of November. I've also got another parcel. I've got a feeling I know what this is. This is something I ordered. I think I've only got like one more or two more to go. This is my advent. So Suzanne at Green Lampkin Yarns does her this smells good. She does her advent throughout the year. So you can basically, you split the. So I will have just cut that out, but my stomach is getting in on the conversation now because that's my weird plumbing for you. Yeah, so this is 19, 20 and 21. I've got a bag upstairs that I'm keeping them all in. So I've only got one more set to buy, and then I've got my full 24 ready to open throughout Advent and throughout Vlogmas. Very exciting. I've been talking for 15 minutes and I thought today was going to be a short vlog, but apparently you've just got me wittering. I'm going to go and crack on with dinner now. So thank you, Suzanne, for my order, and thank you so much, Alexandra, for this beautiful prize for the Strictly Soccer-Lon. It's so autumnal today, and it's such an autumnal prize. Oh, I just love it so much. Somebody asked me how I do my potatoes, and it's not at all chefy, so I thought I'd show you. I chop them up really small, about, I don't know, it's quite rough as well. Some of them are smaller than others. I just, quite small, little bite-sized morsels. Then sometimes I use Fry Light, but most of the time I just use a really small amount of extra virgin olive oil, like literally less than a teaspoon, or a teaspoon. Let's say a teaspoon. Then a little bit of salt. Sometimes pepper, but it's over there on the table and I can't be bothered getting it. Garlic granules, which is basically just dried chopped garlic. I use this
in most of my weeknight cooking because it's just such an easy, quick way to get really nice garlicky flavour. And we all love garlic, so I put plenty of that on. And then sometimes I'm feeling a bit leery, a bit of paprika. If I'm feeling really leery, it'd be smoked paprika. And then I just use my hands to coat it all together and get myself in a bit of a mess. Okay, and then I put that in a preheated oven at about 210 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in gas mark. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but Google will. And yeah, and then I I do it all by eye. I'm sure most of you, so many of us just do things as we go, don't we? It takes about, I'd normally put it in for 10 minutes, give it an agitate, give it another 10 minutes, another agitate, and then probably another 10 minutes, so maybe about half hour to half hour, 35 minutes, until they're nice and crispy and nice and cooked. It's really easy and quick for a weeknight, but it means you can't turn your camera off until you've washed your hands. Speaking of letting go of objects, let me put the light on up here. I'm getting rid of this pan. Dan and I bought this pan before we were married, when we went on our first trip away together. No, our second trip away together, which was camping in Cornwall, in an old 1970s frame tent, which I took on my childhood holidays. And we bought this to take with us so we could cook. And we've used it ever since, our whole married life. It's cooked many an omelette, but it started to rust and not be non-stick and actually start to shed stuff. So that's going, and I bought a new one. So long may it last. Goodbye, little pan, you've done well. This is a picture of Dan and I on the camping holiday I just mentioned. Look at those two young people. Look at Dan's hair when it wasn't grey. Before he'd been married to me for 20 years, you see. Get in that oven. I've still got to get out.
Do you want me to grab it?
Okay. Another day of amazing presentation.